Hello YouTubers. I just got another vise from Shars. It's the event, let me see here, I keep forgetting the name. It's a Tegara 690V. That means I'll have two of them match set, and they're supposed to be within a couple tenths of each other. I'll check it when we get this keys done on this. I have to do the keys over, they're too wide, and mill those down to fit the Bridgeport slots, 5/8. So anyway, what I'm going to do right now, I'll bring it over to the mill, is I'm going to make let me turn this camera down just a little bit so you can see better. I've kind of taken over the picture here. Let's see. There, you can probably see the camera better now. Okay, I'm going to make a lifting eye that'll go to the back bolt holes here or in the jaw holes. So I can lift this with my little crane I've got. And then I can move it around on this hydraulic cart and set it up on there without picking it up too many times, because it's starting to get pretty heavy for me. I'm going to be 74 here in another few months, so I want to keep doing what I'm doing, but I can't be careful doing it. So we'll take you over and get you set up on the mill, and I'm going to bore a 1 inch or 2 inch hole with an annular cutter and a couple bolt holes that'll fit on this bolt hole pattern in the back. I'm hoping that, I'm going to try this, but I think it's going to be heavy right here, and I might have to open this up and use the holes on this back jaw. So we'll mess with this, try it out. First we'll get the plate done that I'm working on. All right, to start with, I'm going to find the center of my hole, which would be up here. And this upper area doesn't have to be perfect. All I want to do is find the center so I got a pretty good balance when I lift. So we'll use my edge finder here, electronic one, and it's a Fowler brand. It works okay on small stuff, but if you got a bigger shaft or something like that, the body's too big and the probe isn't long enough, you can wind up using my other one. So we'll get started here and get this center found first. Back up again. I'll try this a couple times. Okay, there's my 0 and my X. Do all of them, try to see how close I am again on it. Okay, 1/10, so that's good enough. I gotta make sure the camera's focused so you can see this side of it. All right, let me see how the camera looks. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, drop this down and get this one edge found. Really slow here I'm moving so I get good reading. There it is. Okay, now we'll do X and half and find the center of the plate here. Okay, we're close here now. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. All right, now we'll lock this X-axis down. There's the center. I got to change over here with my annular cutter and adapter, so this will take just a minute. All right, I've got my 2 inch annular cutter in here now. I'm just going to get it close to center. This doesn't have to be perfect. I just wanted this center to be centered up so I got a balance when I have the other 2 holes put in here. So we're just going to get this close to this hole that I scribed on there. That's probably pretty good right there. Let me see about the other side. And I'm going to go ahead just a little bit more. A little bit more. That's close enough. I got to lock my y-axis down now. We got to check, see, I got to put this in back here as it is and see what we're going to run this speed at. I've got about 80 on here. That's probably all right there. These annular cutters are sure nice. I think I'm going to get a little bit of oil on this. I don't want to dull this up, but come on, get in there. You can't put a lot of pressure on there because this is only like a 3/16 plate, and I don't want to. I'm getting a little chatter on it. Maybe I'll try slowing this down a little bit more. Try 70 RPM. I got this 2-inch on eBay. I believe it was around $75 or $77. It's nice to have one to punch and it will go, see, 2 inches in depth also. It's nice to be able to punch a hole in something pretty quick without having to use a lot of smaller bits and then bore it to the 2-inch area. I'm almost there. This isn't super fast, but it's a nice 2-inch hole. The dimensions on the hole are just perfect. Yeah, I'm coming through now. Easy. There we go. Got her. Nice 2-inch hole. I probably could have went smaller, but I didn't have an annular cutter smaller than this. Well, I mean, not. I do have some smaller, excuse me, but not, big enough to run my hook through. This will be plenty big enough for the hook. Okay, we're going to break this down, clean this up. I got to get some measurements for these other, 2 holes here for the mounting bolts, and we'll go from there. All right, I got my edge finder set up again. I can just hook this edge here, and when I hook that edge, I'm going to come up 100,000 or over 100 thousandths, which I'm saying up this way, plus 8125, which is 13/16 from total with that, with the 100 thousandths, and that's where my center holes are going to be. Okay, let's get over here and try this. I barely have anything to grab there, but we'll see if it works. Okay, we're just touching. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. I gotta go over some more. There we go. Okay. We'll touch off here. See if you can still see it. Yeah. I'll double check that. I'm sure this was 100,000 or 200,000. Okay, there's my touch off. That'll be my 0 on my Y. I'm going to check that just to make positively sure that this is 200 thousandths. I don't know, they usually are. Good enough, 200 thousandths. Okay, so we'll go over, might as well take this out of here. Got my edge. Let's see, am I going to be able to reach here? Yeah. Okay, so first of all, I'm on my 0, on my Y. Got to go over, come back towards me 100 thousandths. Looks nice. Y up, okay. Oop. Back up a little bit. Went a little too far like usual. Come on. Getting there close. Okay, now 0 out our Y and come over 13/16 or 8.8125. Tighten my Y up. Yeah, just a couple tenths off there. It's close enough. I'm drilling these oversized anyway. Okay, now put our spotting drill in here to start with. Now, the distance between my bolt holes was 3.870 from there. So divide that in half, comes out to 1935 both ways from center. Now 0 out my X here, which is, I'm on incremental, okay. Now we'll go, what did I say? 1935. Unlocked here. Yeah. Guess I could move a little faster here. I was slowing down too soon. Okay, we're coming up. Eight. All right, 1935. 2. 3. A little bit here. 3. Close enough. I'll just lock that down for now. I'm just going to do the holes right off way here. Let's see. Switch this back to high range. Go from here. It only takes a minute to change these bits out, so I just soon do each hole, get both dimensions done at once. Now I'm going to drill these out. What was it, a 64th or so bigger than ½ inch, 31/64. I think that's around 15 thousandths or something bigger, which gives me plenty of room. This is just a lifting eye. Now get some more oil on this thing. Enough. Okay, now I got to go back 1935 the other direction from center. I'll go with the power feed here for a second. Let's see, you guys still watching here? Okay, looks good. Got to keep checking my camera. I usually forget and then it doesn't show up good. All right. Oop, wrong way here, go back. I'm not watching myself. Come on. 1-9. Just a minute, 1-9. 3, 5. Good enough. A couple tenths off isn't going to mean nothing here. These holes are going to be loose anyway. I always like using a spotting drill. Get a straight start on your bigger bit. Besides doing a little cleanup on this, I might go over in the grinder and put a radius on the end here a little bit. Otherwise, I'll be pretty much done with it. All right, I'm gonna chamfer these holes off and then bring you back here and I'll try it on the bolt holes. Well, I bet somebody caught me on this one. I finally did myself when I tried the bolt. I was drilling, yes, for a ream hole that I wanted to ream, not for an oversized hole for the 1/2-inch bolt. So I've got my other drill in here. It's 33/64, I believe. We'll go down through with this one. I'm gonna slow this down a little bit. I'm just lighting up my eye here a little bit, good enough. I should have enough clearance for this. All right, maybe this time the bolts will fit. Let's see what kind of clearance we have. I got a couple of bolts right here. That's good enough. Just to remember, just a lifting eye. All right, I'm going to ream those out just a little bit, or chamfer them, excuse me, chamfer them out just a little bit, and then we'll try it here. I'll have to move you over here. Let me see. Then I got to do some grinding on this, but I'll show you the finished product again. Grinding's kind of boring. Blow this off a little. Okay, let me tip the camera over here. I guess you can see it. Bring it over just a little bit so you can see better. Well, I should have done shorten that a little bit, but it's too late now. Well, there we go. Got to clean this all up. My probably, like I said, I put a radius on this end here. Do that with my belt sander, grinder. There we go. That'll work. Okay, I'll show it to you when I get it all finished up.